There are places on Earth where survival is not about comfort, but about timing. Welcome to life in a region where nights are more dangerous than days, where the setting sun does not bring peace, but fear. In these regions, daylight means movement, work, and a fragile sense of safety. But once darkness falls, everything changes. The air grows colder, the sounds grow louder, and danger moves silently through the shadows. For many communities living in remote deserts, dense jungles, frozen tundras, or even conflict-prone territories, night is not a time for rest, it is a time for vigilance. In parts of the Sahara Desert, temperatures drop drastically after sunset, sometimes by more than 20 degrees Celsius, creating life-threatening cold conditions after unbearable daytime heat. During the day, the desert is scorching but visible. At night, it becomes a freezing maze where predators roam freely and travelers can easily lose direction under a star-filled but disorienting sky. Similarly, in the Amazon rainforest, daylight offers some visibility and human control, but when darkness covers the forest, it transforms into a living nightmare. Nocturnal animals awaken: jaguars, venomous snakes, poisonous insects, all more active and more dangerous under the cover of night. The sounds intensify: rustling leaves, distant growls, sudden movements in the bushes. For local tribes, survival means building secure shelters before sunset and maintaining constant awareness of their surroundings. In Arctic regions near the Arctic Circle, long polar nights can last for months, plunging entire communities into prolonged darkness. During these periods, extreme cold and limited visibility increase risks of accidents, frostbite, and isolation. Snowstorms become more dangerous at night when rescue operations are nearly impossible. Wildlife such as polar bears become unpredictable, sometimes wandering close to settlements. Darkness here is not just an absence of light, it is a psychological test of endurance. But natural dangers are only part of the story. In some human conflict zones, nighttime brings an entirely different kind of fear. In unstable regions around the world, including parts of Afghanistan and South Sudan, attacks, raids, and violence are statistically more likely to occur after dark. Under the shield of night, armed groups exploit reduced visibility. Civilians often avoid traveling at night entirely, understanding that darkness provides cover for danger. Even in certain urban areas across the globe, crime rates increase significantly after sunset. According to studies in major metropolitan cities, incidents such as robbery and assault spike during nighttime hours due to reduced surveillance and fewer witnesses. In wildlife reserves in parts of Kenya, rangers report that poaching activities often intensify at night because it becomes harder to track illegal hunters. For communities living near these reserves, nighttime gunshots echo through the darkness, reminding them that danger is always close. In mountainous regions such as the Himalayas, temperatures plummet after sunset, and treacherous terrain becomes almost impossible to navigate. Many climbers emphasize that most fatal accidents occur at night, when exhaustion meets darkness and one wrong step can mean disaster. Even coastal regions are not spared. In some parts of the Pacific Islands, high tides and powerful currents become more difficult to predict at night, increasing the risk for fishermen who must work in darkness to sustain their livelihoods. So why are nights more dangerous in these places? The answer lies in a combination of limited visibility, temperature drops, predator activity, and human threats. Humans evolved to rely heavily on sight, and when sight is compromised, vulnerability increases. Darkness shifts the balance of power toward those who are adapted to it, whether they are wild animals or malicious individuals. Yet, despite these risks, millions of people continue to live in these regions. They adapt. They create systems of protection. They install stronger lighting, build fortified shelters, organize community patrols, and rely on tradition and knowledge passed down through generations. For them, survival is not accidental, it is intentional. Their resilience shows us something powerful. Danger does not always disappear with sunlight, but awareness can reduce its impact. Life in such regions teaches discipline, preparation, and respect for nature's cycles. When the sun rises, it brings relief, but also gratitude. And when it sets again, families gather, doors are secured, and eyes remain alert. Because in these places, night is not simply a time on the clock, it is a test of courage. Life in a region where nights are more dangerous than days reminds us that safety is relative, and survival often depends on understanding when to move, and when to stay still.